Hey y'all, this is Cheryl and thanks for joining me for another digital scrapbooking process video. Today I'm going to be scrapping some photos of my son and daughter from back in 2006. They were enjoying some sweet treats from the ice cream truck. And I'll be using a bundle from Just Jaimee and Creations that you can find at the Lily Pad. And it is an add-on to the Storyteller 2016. I'm actually creating these as a double page layout, even though it's not a double page layout. The photos looked different to me. Um, Olivia has a lot of pink in her photos with just a little bit of blue from her um, shoe. It's a turquoisey color. And then Jay and Daniel have on all the blues with the red ice cream. So I just kind of felt like I wanted the pages to coordinate, but I didn't want them to be the same exact layout across both pages. So they're intended to be complementary. So right now I am cutting using my rectangular marquee tool just to cut a strip of the pink diagonal paper out to run along the left side of Olivia's layout. And I'm adding this journal card because her dad's legs are in the photo and I just kind of cover them up. Instead of spending my time editing, I'm going to just quickly cover up what I don't want to be seen. A little tip for you if you have things in your photos that are distracting from the main subject. And now I liked the red on Daniel's layout, but it was a little too harsh, too much, so I have just added as a small mat around the neutral, a little bit of paint on it, larger mat, and then in the back there's an ombre effect paper that I've used, which matches, it's a little bit lighter, but it matches the ombre effect paper that's on Olivia's layout. So now I'm just doing some resizing and placing of the photos. And let's see, this would have been when Olivia was 9 and Daniel was about a month away from his first birthday. And I do believe this is his first ice cream truck experience. I didn't get pictures of the truck. It may not be. I may need to go back and look at the photos, but I really truly think this is the first time. And he looks probably not really happy to be eating the ice cream, but it was a little sour and cold, a different experience for him. So he kept, leaning over wanting more, and his face is covered. So he seemed to be enjoying it. So you'll see here that in the layers palette, I keep moving things up and down in the layer order, and that's just so I keep the papers and elements that go with Daniel's layout together and the papers and elements that go with Olivia's layout together, because I will separate them at some point. And so I just kind of want them all together when I grab them. So now I'm just grabbing some extra elements and placing them just in little clusters here and there. Add in this little piece of tape in that says sweet. So cute. Some stitching. Yeah, I must be looking for something. Ah, yes. That will be the title on Daniel's page. And I like how the pages are going together, but they're not the same. So, yeah, there's that word, complementary. Complementary, that's the word, right? So, yeah, these photos are from a while back. So, if you too have photos that are 10 years old that you have not scrapped, do not wail, bemoan, or cry about your situation. Rejoice with me that you are not alone, that there's a whole bunch of us over in the I'll never be caught up category. We have food, we have drink, and we welcome you. Come over to the not caught up side. I love just being able to scrap what appeals to me, and lately I have been going back through my older folders, and to be honest, I'm kind of glad I haven't scrapped these photos because Olivia's away at university. Daniel is approaching his 11th birthday, and yeah, it's kind of nostalgic and sweet to look back on um, their wee little times and remember what kind of people they were and how they've changed. And so if I had already scrapped these, I could look at them in my scrapbook album, but um, I don't know. There's just something about remembering and creating at the same time that's very therapeutic. So I like I like enjoying my children at every stage that they're at, but it is nice every once in a while to have a little go back and see what's, you know, what was then and compare it to what is now. So, just encouraging you if you are behind as I am that you are clearly not alone. Okay, so adding a pinwheel to Daniel's side of the layout. Okay, so I've added the stamp that's a ice cream cone. And there is a sticker version, but I liked it's like more like a rub-on than a stamp. Then I had this little matchbook. I think I end up journaling on that. And then I'm going to add a couple of flowers here. And they're not really dimensional. They're more flat with stitching on the top of them. Adding this one little piece extra. It's going to go on top of the journal card. And I'm just moving the layer order. That's what you see me doing here. I'm just moving it down. So that little arrow will fit on top. And I'll pull in some buttons. I don't end up using the yellow ones, I don't think. I know I add in that little piece of, it's a flower, but it's meant to look like a piece of candy, which is uber cute. I'm going to add it under the vertical ice cream cones. They're at the bottom left. And then add one final piece of word strip because I love them. And now you're going to see the close-ups. That should say completed layouts. So here's Olivia's side. So cute. And Daniel's. Look at the wee bitty guy. Thanks as always for watching. Be sure to give me a thumbs up if you like this video, share with your friends, and subscribe. I'll see you next time.